Well, hello. We're, we're going to use the Santa Marta Oracle deck. Ooh, with number 1 on the bottom. I love that because like you saw me shuffle, but like we're at the big. This is something new. I haven't used this. This is the first one, the first card. But like I haven't used this deck on camera for you guys. And then like we have 19 that stayed, and I'm gonna keep it. And I'm gonna keep 1 too. And I think I'm gonna keep 14 because I saw it, damn it, and 5. And you know what? I'm gonna stop right there because this is 1155. What the fuck? Bitch, that's today, and it was just 1 on the clock, 101 on the clock. Now we have Santa Marta right here. This is my mind being blown. Let me change this lighting so we can see, because this is crazy. 115. Hold on. This is crazy. This is amazing. I love when I do what I'm told. Okay, because at first I didn't know how I was going to use these, because like these are intense ass cards. And like, hell, I pulled 1 the other night and was like sweating. But, because I was like, maybe we'll use the Ouija board part of it. But I was like, I don't really know how to use that. And like, what am I supposed to, what are my questions? What questions do I mean, I got some questions I could ask, 156. But like, so maybe send me some questions. Comment some questions and we'll like do that. If, I'm interested. I want to do it. I feel like I need something. I have something. Y'all are some, let's just say what you think didn't work out or what you thought wasn't gonna be useful. There was still a thread of hope. There was still a thread of hope that made you kind of like hang on to it. Because you knew deep down, there was a reason. All right, okay. I look at the book when I when I use these cards. And I feel like this is so funny, 303, because this is so raw and so vulnerable, because like I said, I use them, but I use them for me in my personal reads, and it's like trying to feel the energy, 316. And it's like literally this, trying to harvest my head, seeing myself from a different perspective, because like now I'm having to like, it's not that I'm new to this, I'm having to like really show that I'm true to this, that I'm in this high priestess energy-esque in terms of like reading this. And call me a Capricorn, 3, 4, 5, but I can't help but see Capricornian energy about this. And even with this, especially with these 2 cards, they are the red and blue again. Hello, Mama. Hello, Mademoiselle Laveau. I need to know who else does red and blue, because like, anyways, 408 444. This is giving me like this, yes, you have this ascended nature, but also, bitch, don't get that shit twisted. Like, I have this ascended nature because I rose from the depths of hell, 424. And like, even with this, like this whole head off, it's like you had to see your shadow. You had to see your shadow self. You had to see yourself from a different perspective in order to be enlightened, in order to really reap the benefits of the things that you learned while you were in your shadow. This blue, purple, and pink is giving me like crown, heart energy, and like the expressive blue Like you had to like dig through your shadow to be able to come out on top of yourself, literally, to be able to reap the benefits of your expression, of your true authentic expression, which is this creature of, I heard the night, I heard the light, I heard the gray. And I keep feeling still the book. So there's something in the book, das Buch. 27, I turned straight to harvest as I was just talking about harvesting. Okay. There's a very good possibility I could butcher names, but you know, number 1, the world of emanations, darkness. The occult center of the creative and inspiring will of the universe that has yet to be created, that is infinite, has no form, and is not differentiated. This card represents what was there before the Big Bang. Simultaneously, Vol 616, Vol and Vol. Am I having a fucking stroke? Is this a seizure? Noid. Noid. 636. The word I'm trying to say. Null, Null, and void, Void. So hello, you guys. Here I am. Null and full, excuse me. So something's null and void. Oh God, something's null and void. Okay. Void and full, the end and the beginning, potential and latency. All is concentrated in a single point, waiting to receive the primordial impulse to manifest itself. Literally this. That's great. For the ascetic or the magus, us, it represents the highest peak attainable through meditation, a state of total vacaciousness, a silence that can make the observer aware of the road of the awakening. That's fucking beautiful. And we're going to do the advice of the dead, because shout out to the homies. Take a moment's pause, meditation or study as you need to understand what form to give your energy and where to apply it. 19. This is going to be what it is. Memory. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for confirming that. And see, and this is not me just trying to boast, but I was nervous about this, like, because just following the nudges. And like, I love this deck. I was nervous about getting the deck because like this shit is, if you cannot tell, powerful as a motherfucker. And like, even the fact that I have 4 cards out here is like, whew, like I'm like, that's why I'm like, we're gonna be digging for a bit, But it's like, she's confirming to me that we're like doing the thing. And like that she's here with me, and that's like so 9/11, and like that makes me feel good. Like, not to say that like I don't feel the energy and the presence of my ancestors, but it's something about me and her that just, I don't know what it is. It's just something about me and her. That's my, I just feel like she's been with me since I was a kid. Like, we had a whole talk. Like, I thought that said yes. Wow. One of them does say yes. But, we've had such a deep relationship, and it's so nice to see the blooms, the blossoms of it, because like for so long it was so unconscious to me. So, and even in times I was very resistant because, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. But like, it's nice to be full in power. Let's go to another one. I need chapstick. All right, memory. Memory is the capacity to conserve and recall information, emotions, and events by searching within our minds. Literally what I was talking about. Dig through ourselves to reap the benefits. It forms one of the bases of human knowledge, and it is fed by the sensory impressions left on us by what surrounds us, and will form the next material world of actions. Memory is also the function that allows us to recall our ancestors, the people we have loved that have left us, just like our past experiences. The advice of the dead: take advantage of the reserve of culture and experience that the people that came before us have accumulated. Digging through yourself, your light, your dark, all of yourself, to reap the full rewards, the benefits. It's like finding your head again, finding your divinity again. That's really nice. Okay, 14. And I turn right to realizations. Okay. Hold on, let me take a second to practice it. Chalchiuhtlicue. I had to say it real quick. Chalchiuhtlicue. 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 That's her name. Chalchiuhtlicue. Goddess, Aztec goddess. I was about to tell you guys, there's a lot of Aztecian energy floating. Mama still? God, I love her. Chalchiuhtlicue. Now I feel like I can say it for like Chalchiuhtlicue. Anyways, the goddess of all the waters. She's also the goddess of fertility. Lakes, seas, and sailors. Beauty and fertility. She's like, okay, anyway, we'll talk about that later, y'all. Anyways, beauty and fertility. She reminds us of how development and progress can only be possible if we view life as benevolent, as a benevolent river, a moving event, and not as something static. The flow expressed by the love card, number 4, which if understood and allowed to run, allows Chalchiuhtlicue to bring beauty and ardor instead of lightning and storms. That's fucking funny. That's funny because instead of getting the love card, we get that don't fight against the flow you are in. A river cannot be tamed with force. You must surrender to its current and use its strength as if you were your own. So there's something here about you having to alchemize, okay, this hell that you're in. Take it on the chin. But I feel like this is still the finish line because it is popped out, especially because today's 5/5. Like I can't pass up all that 5, especially with this being the wheel card. Let me see. Chalchiuhtlicue. Chalchiuhtlicue. Admire her beauty. Chalchiuhtlicue. Admire her. And because she is beautiful. I don't know why, but yeah, admire her beauty. Should admire my beauty. Anyways, wheel. This extremely dynamic card represents the flame that burns in each of us and that pushes us to act accordingly to our nature, that which we truly are, our identity. When it is guided by love, it becomes an unstoppable force that puts us into the right rapport with the universe. If, however, it is guided by egotism and meanness, it becomes a violent and dangerous instrument. If it is ignored, blocked, or slowed, it becomes a reason for deadlock and frustration. Vice of the dead. Proceed towards what you desire without fear. Trust in what you have trust in what you have learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. Literally, that's what we've been talking about. You're digging within yourself to like find your fucking self and reaping the benefits therein and not being afraid to go after what it is that you desire in life. Because honest to God, you got it. Like, you're being backed. You're being honestly asked, told, do this shit, girl. Or even that you are and have done this. And the fact that they are sandwiching, that this card mentions the fourth card about love, and that this art card also mentions the love card, and that they're like both playing into the love card, how it's like you have to flow into this. There is no forcing it. Yes, you have to dig through yourself and find and like, but you also have to flow. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it ain't no fucking marathon. This ain't no sprint. This is a marathon. We're just gonna get a couple because justice. I got stuff to do. But nonetheless, this will be fulfilling for check my first reading of today. When it falls on the floor, it's this energy times 4. Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. This young man is calculating his way towards you nonetheless. I don't know what this has to do with all that we were just talking about, but nonetheless, smaller detail. You have a person who's traveling towards you who has been plotting their move on you. Like plotting, like not plotting their move, but like getting their shit in order. 2 of Pentacles flew out over top of the shadow card, right? And it's funny because like with 1 and 2, for 1, and dark and light, 1 skull, 2 skulls. But it's like within this shadow, within this, what was it, the beginning or something? I'm rushing. Sorry. Sorry. It's such an excited... Okay, love. I see love. Anyways. So excited. Darkness. So you had to see within this darkness, this balance, this 2 of Pentacles-esque type energy of how you were going to move forward towards the things that you desire. 9 of Pentacles. You had to dig within yourself. I keep getting 6 of Cups. You had to review your past. I keep getting Dragula. Dig through the ditches and find. Because before, it seemed as though fortune was not in your power. You felt like you were on the bottom of the wheel because you weren't in the flow of things. And that caused a tower within your life, which honestly forced you to flow. It's going to force you. It's forcing you to flow. Forcing you to let go. Forcing you, look, I'm talking about forcing you to let go. Forcing you to let go, but even still, it helped. It's like you were scared to move 5 of Swords because you were afraid that like your victory was going to offend people. You moving was going to have people coming at you all kind of different ways. But it's like people are going to come at you either which way. And it's like because you were blocking yourself up, blocking up how you were feeling, because this masculine was blocking up how he was feeling towards you because of the judgments of other people. And because of that, it caused a tower towards him, and it's like stopped his movement, right? And it caused that like heartbreak. 4 Cups. It caused this damn fuck, I messed up type shit, you know. Anything else? Ten of Swords. That was cute. The Star. Let's go to... They had to put that scary ass, I'm worried about what everybody else is going to say perspective to end it. They had to quit. They had to let go of them thoughts, you know. They had to end that shit. And in order for the healing to really come through, I want to do more. Hold on. It feels nonetheless like this is fast energy, because did you notice how I picked up? Boy, I picked up. What else? Five of Pentacles, the Magician. This person has felt like they've been possibly walking on eggshells, or even so they've been manifesting this opportunity, like delicately stepping here and a little there, like following the breadcrumbs to get to this ending so that they could get to this healing, because they've stopped resisting. Because it was the Chariot that popped out first with the Five of Swords behind it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then that's when all the Ten of Swords. So it's like they were afraid of what people were going to say about them, Five of Swords. So it's like by that happening, it's like the other set of Five of Swords hits you, right? It's Ten of Swords. And it's like they've had to manifest a way to get back to this healing. Get back to repair this ending so that fortune can turn in their favor again. Come on now. Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands. It's like they realize now the truth of the matter, so that fortune can turn in their fate, so that things can move for them and become more settled. It's like they see what they did wrong. See how fucked up they was. Who we started with on the bottom. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Magician. It's like I keep getting sleep. I keep getting sleeper cell, like sleeper bodies and sleeper builds. Like somebody looks one way on the outside, but then when you meet them and talk to them, they're like, what the fuck? Who is this? Like, you know, they're totally different. Also, this is the Omega. This is the beginning of something fiery, passionate, seductive. Hell, some would say a little devilish to others, you know, on the outside. But this is going to be very engulfing, but I'm not getting it in a bad way, because this was right up underneath it. And it's the red here that's pulling me, because the 5 is the will card. It's like you've used your will to overcome the devil so that you can have this love. You can have your fulfillment, your 9 of Cups. Wow. Message. King of Cups, Justice, Judgment, Hierophant. Can you say it's like he drank, I heard drank the poison, but it's like the poison killed out the devil in him. And like, killed out the devil in him. And now he's being elevated. Like he's been woke up. Message, 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in the reverse. Hey, shit. The Fool. The Fool. Santa Muerta. I heard ushered in. Now come on. Yeah. Come on, baby. It's okay. Come on. Let's have on, baby. Let's have on, baby. Come on. I done my bitchy. Like that. Look. 4 of Pentacles. In this card, she has a person hanging by her hand, like she's moving people around in the town. Moving the pieces of the, like, come on, like, it's time for you to go over here now, baby. Time for this seed, this plant to finally bloom. Anything else? This is hot shit. And happy Cinco de Mayo. And I found it, I didn't even think about like it being Cinco de Mayo and me using these cards. We're like, hell yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. And I get the Queen of Swords. So there's something about this whole situation that you see clearly, for one, and they also see you clearly. They see that you are open, yet armed. They see that you are singular-minded, yet focused. And focused. They're nervous, boy. Oh my God, they're nervous as fuck. That nausea. 8 of Swords, oh my God. Literally 5 of Cups. They're so nervous. Like, this is like crazy. Like, I could throw up. Like, they're honest to God. So what we doing now? How are we closing this out? Because I got stuff to do. Fucking cheeky shits. Well, that's the end. And the new beginning. So, nonetheless, they see you clearly and they are making their way. They're manifesting a way to you through this tower that they are experiencing, because they see you. They see the truth now. They see the truth of you, in you, about themselves. And that is giving Alpha and Omega. This is giving you guys a new victorious beginning. This is something that is written in the books. Also, this is giving me they are watching you. Possibly a Leo. Something about this motherfucking dragon. Very significant. 16. It's the Quetzalcoatl. Hi! I knew, like, I loved you, but I didn't know we was friends. Hey, Quetzalcoatl. We have reached the final card of the World of Creations. With what may be the most important Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl, or the feathered serpent, was worshipped as the god of knowledge, dawn, merchants, the arts, and professions. He is associated with the winds and the elements of air. He is therefore connected to the intellect. Two, bitch. He's connected to the both of y'all. Like, that's, I heard a singular point. Education, books, and, like, I swear to God, this past life shit. Like, y'all were rulers or some shit in the past life. And I heard past life remembrance. Y'all were rulers or some shit. Education, books, and the invention of the calendar. Advice of the dead. Do not fear and do not give up. Through perseverance and insistence, you will reach the goal that you desire, and that most of all you deserve. Thank you so fucking much. Because it's like you, and I'm honestly kind of sad that he's wrestling the Quetzalcoatl, but it's like you've had the strengths, what the fuck? You've had the wherewithal within yourself to battle the beast within. And it's like, because you battled the beast within, it's like now the beast is your buddy. I'm leaving it right here. I love you guys. Y'all have a great day.